Well, since I can't really afford the signature Meshuggah amp head by Fortin, today we're going to check out his little brother, very little brother. Today we're going to check out the Fortin Nameless Suite plugin made by Neural DSP. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It has been about a week and change since I've done my last plugin video, but today we're here with a whole new plugin from Neural DSP. Now, this plugin by many YouTubers and the guitar community alike has been heavily praised as it is, quote, a game changer. I've seen a lot of people describe it, where it has a lot of dynamic and natural response and it ultimately sounds like a real guitar amplifier. So I paid for it myself with my own money, and I wanted to try it out for myself and give my 2 cents. Now, Fortin and Meshuggah kind of like go hand in hand, like peanut butter and airplane, you know, they go one and one together. So I ultimately was like, you know what, gotta use an H string on here. So I'm using my Strandberg Bowden metal H string loaded with Fishman Fluence Moderns. I'm in standard tuning with drop. The drop F sharp would be an E, so it's like drop E, pretty low, pretty cool. Running straight into my interface, so I'll play a song for you guys how it sounds in a mix. They're quad track guitars, 4 guitars, as well as using my John Petrucci JP16 for the solo. Then I'll do a little playthrough going through the ins and outs of the plugin, and when we come back we'll talk about the overall summary of the Neural DSP Fortin Nameless Suite plugin. So without further ado, here's a song. Alright guys, so that's a little playthrough as well as the song. So we'll talk about the positives and negatives. As always, that is my signature staple for what I do with all my reviews. We'll talk about the negatives first. The first negative, and I think only real negative, is there's no built-in noise gate. I had to use an external noise gate using Logic's stock noise gate, whatever you want to call it. Old England, the first cat to do a video on this, also did the same thing, so I took his idea and used it and applied it to myself, and I was a little disappointed that it doesn't have a built-in noise gate. However, you know, there's a lot of positives. So, negative, noise gate, or lack thereof. So now we'll talk about the positive. The first positive, I would say, is it has an aggressive attack sounding. The overall sound, I guess, is an obvious positive. It sounds sick, man. It doesn't sound like muddy or flubby, and I was a little concerned because I wanted to use an 8-string, and you know, if you ever play an 8-string or 9-string alike, when you start getting to the lower register, it all just sounds like, you know. However, maybe it's because of the Fishman pickups or whatever, but when I was banging on the low F in the song on the first fret, I thought it cut through pretty well, and I was ultimately happy with the overall transients and attack of the plugin. Another positive is the ability to use the Fortin grind pedal in the plugin. Now, I have used the Fortin grind pedal, I've done a demo of it myself, and it is unlike any sort of overdrive pedal where it's, when you turn it all the way down, like, alright, with a standard overdrive pedal you're using as a boost setting, when you put the gain all the way down, it just acts as such, as a boost. And then when you turn the gain up and then all the way up, it just sounds like out of control and like super noisy and distorted. However, with the Fortin grind pedal, when you turn it all the way down, it lowers the signal and it almost cuts it off. It like does the reverse effect of the boost, which I thought is really interesting when I had the actual pedal. So I thought that was really cool how the grind pedal's ins and outs and the actual workings in the plugin are similar and almost identical to the real deal. So I thought that was huge. Another positive is the ability to change microphones and going from stereo to mono and have a blend with all the different microphones on the cab option. Gives you a different tonal variety where you can use a SM57 or you can use a condenser or a ribbon, whatever you want to use, you have the options there. And the overall positive is the ease of use. Very easy, you turn it on, as soon as you turn it on, sounds sick. Sounds awesome. Don't have to do very much tinkering. All you have to do is the little bit of variance here and there to fit your needs, but when you first turn it on, it sounds sick. So that's it for my demo, my video. I just want to give my 2 cents and my honest opinion of this plugin. Overall, I am very pleased that I bought it with my own money. I'm very happy with it. It sounds awesome. It sounds like a real amp. It doesn't sound muddy in the lower register. It sounds sick. If I was you, I'd save up and I would buy it. So that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for your support as you longtime subscribers have been here. If you're new to my channel in this past week, thank you so much for sticking around with me and having my back. I genuinely really appreciate it. As always, guys, stay metal, and I will see you guys very soon.